Live.
We are live.
Yes, we are live.
Let's
Good
go.
morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Let's get it
Afternoon.
going.
Yeah.
Good
I'm doing
afternoon.
good.
Good
How are
Oh,
evening.
you
yeah, good
doing?
Wherever you are hearing
afternoon.
from.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yes,
Okay.
it's my afternoon, so it's 12 midday,
It's
right
Yeah.
12
on
midday
time.
here. It's
Yeah.
12 midday here at my end.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just
and
gonna make sure that you both are live on your pages,
right.
and then we will inspire our audience today. People, go invite everyone. The Ogas are here to inspire you. You've been seeing the boss mamas today. We have our Ogas in our midst, and it is a blessing that the Ogas decided to come and show forth that there is so much abundance on the internet so that you're not left behind.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I
It's
see
very good to be here.
um, Sam, Mr. Steven, I'm trying to look you up. Check, check, check.
Okay.
See, Mr. Sam. Let me check on Mr. Steven. Yes, you're live.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
that's
yes,
great.
yes. We are
That's
excited
great.
to be on your screen.
Yeah.
Graced
That's
by this,
great.
our two guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Amazing, amazing people. We bring you good nuggets, the good life. And
Right.
you've been seeing us here trying to inspire everyday people with other boss mamas, grandmas. Today we have the boss papas. And in our midst, we want to inspire you to take that leap of faith. What is it that is limiting you? What is it that you're limiting yourself and telling yourself, oh, I cannot do this business? Or even doing all the extra shifts, multiple jobs, burning out in the diaspora. We have good news. We have discovered greener pastures. And I'm so excited to be graced by these two big bosses in our midst here. I want to be inspired. So you go invite your friends that the Ogas are here to inspire you. No talking too much. It is straight to the point today. So today is not all about me. I'm going to let these bosses introduce themselves and get this party rolling. We are everyday people and we help everyday people too. Yes, Mr. Steven, I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our audience. Take it away. Let us meet you.
Yes, you have already heard that. My name is Stephen OYETUNJI. Um, I'm a Nigerian in the diaspora. I'm a classroom teacher, an educator. I taught in the high school here in Texas, Odessa. I love my job, but is that the end of the whole of the road? And that is what brought me to this digital business. I've been seeking here and there where to get extra incomes, and I believe this is the right place at the right time. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for gracing us, Mr. Steven, as an educator, as a teacher, inspiring us. I'm even learning from you. I'm so inspired that you just take your business and you are running with it with the tech work and all of that. And we are so happy to have you here. Yes, you go bring that person in the diaspora. If you think this is not for you, someone needs it. Someone wants to create an extra stream of income. It is okay to have your job, but that extra stream of income, because the job does not check it. You're
Right.
building someone else's business, but now we want to own our own. We want to own our time. Yes, Mr. Sam, take it away. Introduce yourself to our
Right. Right.
audience.
Thank you. My name is Sam, and my last name is OFORI. Yeah, I'm also an African by origin. I'm from Ghana, and I'm also in the diaspora. And in America here, I'm in a state called Maryland. And I am an instructor in a company called Image. And we help people who are less fortunate. So that is where I work from. The second thing is that I'm a minister in my church,
Oh,
which is
that's good.
called Action City Church. And then I'm also a father of two beautiful daughters and a man with a bigger vision as a digital owner and mentor in this season. Nice to meet you all, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you. We are so inspired to have you here. We are graced by your occasion. A man
Yeah,
of God. Look at all the cabs that you're wearing. You're a man of God. You're So many, just so many, so many.
Right, right.
This still does not stop nobody from
Mm,
having something that is their own, because what we've been doing does not satisfy. And that
I
is me.
know.
My name is Gracie Wilson, and I'm a mom to four adorable kids. I'm a wife, I'm a registered nurse, a nurse coach, and now I'm a successful digital business mentor and
Mm,
owner, helping everyday people. Mr. Sam, Mr. Steven, also they are helping everyday people, Africans in diaspora, immigrants in diaspora. Mr. Sam, I didn't know you're from Ghana. Really?
yes.
Oh my goodness. You know you're from Ghana, and we've been working alongside all this time. I thought you were from Nigeria. So you see, we have diversity.
We are
So
from the
God
same
would like to
place.
what you said?
That is right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were from maybe Benue State or from um those Delta South states.
I
All
see.
right, people. Yes, you wanted to say something, Mr.
No,
Sam?
let's go on.
Let's go.
Okay, so we have some questions here. I'm going to be asking these two guests of mine, my Ogas in the business, rocking it and taking their businesses from point A to point B. And I am so inspired to guide and help them. And I'm learning along the way too. So this business is just for everyone. You don't
Yeah.
stop learning. As you're growing, you are still learning. So I have some questions here to inspire that person that feels, oh, this business is maybe for this group of people or for this other group of people. No, it is for everybody. So, Mr. Sam, my question goes first to you.
Mm.
Why did you start your business? How long have you been here? Was it an easy decision?
All right. So before anybody takes a step in doing something, that person might assess why he has to do whatever he's doing. In my case, in 2022, I had an accident, and that accident actually changed the whole perspective of my life. As a matter of fact, I fractured my arm. I wasn't able to work for a whole year,
Hmm.
and it was very difficult for me to, get resources. And so I have to decide what to do next. And then in combing around to find something reasonable for myself, I came face to face with this wonderful business. So it was a positive moment and encouraging moment time for me, to make this wonderful business. Aside that, I also got involved with personal experience, to gain personal experience, because I'm somebody who like to go digital, but how do I do it? I don't have any experience. So I wanted to learn more personally. I wanted to learn more, have more time for myself, because if with my condition, if I'm able to get a job and I'm able to have enough time, then I'll have that balance. But even the job, I wasn't getting it. So I needed something that will help me to suit out my pain. And whilst I'm also getting funds or money, creating, passive income for myself. And so when I got this one, I know that this is what I've been looking for. I said,
Exactly.
no, I'm going for this one. You see, so it was a timely intervention that actually saved me, and I have enjoyed it until now.
Interesting. Quite interesting story.
That is so wonderful, Mr.
Yeah.
Sam. So was
Thank
it
you
an
so much.
easy decision for you?
Right. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Let me tell you this before I just answer your question. About 3, 4 days ago, I was talking to a friend about this business, and he said, what have you got? Now tell me. He was ready to listen. And I started talking about digital business, and he said, no, 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 no. Doing digital business online is becoming dangerous of late. And I said, oh, is that so? He said, yes. I said, okay. Now the point is here. The point here is this, that when I was about to start it, I was thinking about my money. And I was thinking about, if I lose it, So there was positive thought, there was negative thought.
Sure,
Yeah.
that
The
is so
positive
true.
side is that if I do it, I'll get the benefit that I need. And the negative thing side is that if I lose it, what do I gain? And so I was in the torn between the two, and so I was thinking about this situation for a while. But then something was pushing me, get involved and see, because you have been searching for it. Look at your situation, take the advantage. You see, so I took bold step and then took the advantage, and now it's yielding the benefit that I need. So it's all good. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing. Your story inspires me all the time. Looking for something. I watched this video of you where you had that accident, and
Yeah.
there's just so much with the corporate world. Nobody will
Right.
want to hire you, but you're
Right.
in your own home, you're in your own office. Now you're
Yeah.
your own boss. Now you're inspiring everyday people and
Yeah.
telling them and making them to see what is possible,
Right.
because this is your own business.
Right.
You are even going to down the line start
Mm.
employing people, because
Right.
as your business grows,
Mm.
there are times that you might not have time to go check that email. You might not have time to go look at that message. I had
Right.
someone asking me yesterday that, so what if you're earning massively, like $1 million? I said, I have kids. By then, they are 18 years and above. They'll be paid to even read my messages. They will
Right.
be paid to even read the emails. So
Mm.
at the end of the day, this business is a win-win. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much for sharing, Mr.
Thank you
Sam.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Stephen, my question comes to you. Why did you start this business? How long have you been doing this business? Was it an easy decision?
Well, where do I start from? I need
Why?
to
Your
I,
why?
I need to start from somewhere. The
Right.
reason why I started the business, I think I've mentioned it a little bit.
Yes.
We're in this place where we are, you need more than one stream of income to
All
be
right.
able to live the
Necessity.
type of life that you really
Mm.
want to live. To be able
Exactly.
to do what you really want to do, you need more than one stream of income. The
Mm.
bills are piling up on daily basis. So if you are not careful and you are just getting only one source of income, it will be very difficult for you. So
Right.
that is the reason why I started this business, because I want to have time with my family. I
Mm.
want to have time to be able. I love nature like something else. I
Yeah.
want to travel to where I can see nature in
Hmm.
its natural habitat. But if you don't have the means, how will you be able
Mm.
to do that? How will you be able to travel? I want
Yeah.
to
Right.
go on cruises. I want to travel here and there and do vacations. And I believe this business is what is going to give me that leverage, that
Absolutely.
be able to do what I really want to do with
Right.
the entire family that I have. Now, is how long have I been in this business? It's just I started in the month of March, just about let's say 3 months now, and so far so good. It has been inspiring. I've been learning a lot because I'm not very good at what do they call the tech savvy. I'm not
Mm.
very good at Instagram, Facebook, but I'm beginning to learn. It's like starting from the scratch, starting
Mm.
from the Grace will be able to tell you that because so many things that I don't know that she's putting me through.
Right.
So it is not an easy decision for me to come into this business. We got first introduced into this business about 2 years ago. But
Right.
because I was so skeptical about online business, I did not take it very serious. I didn't
Hmm.
take it, so I just disband, I just discouraged my wife from doing anything digital or anything internet. So that was 2 years ago. So about last year again, this thing came up onto my screen again. I said, wow, what is going on here? Why is this one following me? Is it time for me to follow it?
Mm.
So after I watched that webinar, I said, okay, let me talk to people that have been doing it and see how it is going. And truly yours, I found out that yes, this is a true business and this is where I can easily make it. So I make up decision to go into it,
Yeah.
and I believe that with God on everybody's side, it's not an easy decision to make,
All right.
but I know with God all things are possible. I was skeptical initially, but I'm trying to overcome that bias about this.
You have already overcome it.
Yes.
So I am into it,
Yeah.
and my case is going to be like the case of Esther. If you know the story of Esther in the Bible, If I die, I die. If I live, I live. So that's going to be my story. So
So,
I'm going to dive into it headlong. I'm going to dive into the unknowns. I'm going to jump into the valley and
Right.
see what I'm going to get from there. So that is why I'm here, and those are the reasons why uh, I want to do this business, and I find out that it is true, it is correct, it is a genuine business. There's
Yes.
no hide and seek inside this business. So
Yes.
I'm encouraging everybody in the diaspora, please jump into this cruise with all of us, and let us be able to live the kind of life that we really want.
yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely. Mr. Steven, thank you for inspiring. Yes, that cruise, we are definitely going on that cruise. Very soon, we'll start planning it. We'll go on
yeah.
that cruise. And I
But
love that you recognize that it is
mm,
real. This business is legit. It
mm,
is amazing. The integrity that has been put into the life of this business is just so amazing, people. And then when you think about a child that is trying to walk from crawling or trying to crawl, that is what growth is. You know, a lot of people look at their jobs and say, oh, to go start a business, you think about, but the good thing is that even this our business, when you think about the cost of starting this business and going to start a mortar and brick business or going to set up your own business, the cost involved, the brain work involved, the tech involved, like a lot of things is so involved. But this is a whole business in a box. A job is comfortable, but how long are you going to be in that job? You know, people retire at 65, but then business, you start your business in our community. People have retired at 30. A lot of people have retired at 40. We have the blueprint. The integrity in the business is right there. The success blueprint is there. A digital model that suits anyone. Papas, mamas, whichever way you are,
yeah,
any kind of work you do, this is something that suits everybody. And finally, that greener pastures, like you said, Mr. Steven, what we do does not satisfy. I'm a
mm,
registered nurse and we just go by living basically, meeting our basic needs. But if you want more in life, which is the main reason why we left our home country, right? The fresh
Yes.
vegetables, the fresh foods that we are used to, we came in search for greener pastures. And we don't want to be doing what our generations did before us that just worked in the corporate world and retired to the bare minimum, whatever plan that they had, they pay them and they live by it. They barely manage to live. But when
mm,
you have your own business, when you have something working for you by the side, even if you have your job, start building. Immigrants in diaspora, it's high time we leave that comfort zone. It is not an easy decision, yes, but is it worth it?
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, yes. It is worth it.
Absolutely. I can say it is worth it
worth
because
it.
it is not a question of if you're going to be successful, it is the question of when will you be successful? The time, as long as you stay plugged in, put in the work, that work that you're going to put in for someone else. Imagine if you convert it and build your own business, give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Imagine what it's going to bring about.
Mm,
Abundance, literally
right.
abundance, nothing short of abundance. Thank you so much for sharing, Mr.
You're
Steven.
welcome.
Yes, my next question goes to you, Mr. Sam. Since starting your business,
Yeah.
what was your biggest challenge in starting your business and how did you overcome it? Your biggest challenge, how did you overcome?
Okay. So the first thing is my biggest challenge is to make a payment. That is the first thing. As a matter of fact, I had the money, but like Mr. Steven said, I was very, very skeptical. So to release the money was a challenge. It took me some time before I was able to part with my money because I was thinking about it. Then because my focus is to get something doing, I was also ready to get into it. But how do I work the tech side? Because like Mr. Seven said, I'm also in the same position. I go to Facebook, post my picture one time, and then I leave. I don't have the business side. I don't have going there every day, posting 3 times and all that. I don't have those kind of flair to work every now and then. And so that was a challenge to me. So the technical know-how was something that I was thinking so much about it. But fortunately, when I entered, I realized that with my mentor, you Grace, leading me, the whole thing that I thought was so very difficult for me became very easy. It became very easy because the training side is built in such a way that it's train every new member who comes in without knowledge.
Yeah.
Begin to train you. At least you will be able to learn 2 3 things by your own. You see, so by learning those things and your mentor adding something to it, it gives you that encouragement to, do your own thing. So though I had a challenge from the very beginning, but as time went on, things began to change and suit what I was expecting to do. So everything is good right now. Yeah.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Because we all think before we start a race, we don't
Yeah.
even know that, oh, maybe they are telling you you have to run 1,000 miles and you have never
Right.
even run 1 mile in your whole life. And you're like asking yourself, how am I going to run 1,000 miles? It
Yeah.
seems so impossible because you haven't even run 1 mile, but you don't even know that there is a provision already
Right.
made. Even after 1 mile, after 2 mile, there is a solution to everything, to every challenge. As far as you take that first step, definitely you're going to arrive at your destination. A lot of
Mm.
us came in here, we are not tech savvy. A lot of us came in here, were thinking about, oh, to start your business. Oh, like you were thinking to part with an investment, which the biggest investment you can make is on yourself. Think
Right.
about the investments you make going to your job, the shuttling down, the traffic, waking up and leaving your kids behind or leaving your family behind.
Mm.
You're going to buy gas, you're going to go out there, all of that. And how long do people do that? 40, 50 years, for
Mm.
65 years. And you
Right.
keep doing that. And you're
Yeah.
not thinking about, if I'm putting in this into my own self or my own business, and in 5 years' time, what is it going to result into?
Mm.
That is what we should start thinking about. And even
Yeah.
if you don't invest in yourself, next year, you're not going to see that. We are Africans. We have families back home. We have friends. We have a lot
Right.
of responsibilities. I was telling someone, if I hadn't started my business, if I hadn't invested in myself to start that business, by today, that money will be nowhere. Something must have
Mm.
taken it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
The
definitely
money is
it would
gone.
be there.
Yeah.
Something would have taken it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It would have gone
People,
like air.
you
Yeah.
said?
I'm
It
saying
was.
even if the money is big, it would have gone like air passing.
Yeah. It would
Yeah.
have gone this way,
Yeah.
gone that way, gone that way, gone that way.
Yeah.
And you cannot even tell, what
Right.
did I do with this?
Right.
But by the time you're investing it in yourself and laying that legacy foundation, this blessing here is
Mm.
not just for us Africans in diaspora. It's not just
Yeah.
for us immigrants in diaspora, for everyday people. And the good thing is that this is passed down to our kids. When I think about that line, that these blessings trickles down, not even trickling, it's pouring down to our kids because we're laying that foundation after we pass.
Creating. Yeah.
You're not going to lose
Generation.
nothing. You're not losing nothing. Unlike some businesses we've done in the past that will tell you, oh, if you don't clock here, if you don't strike this balance, you're going to lose your position. You're going to look. No, the flexibility here is amazing. You pick up your
Yeah.
business any day, anytime from where you left off. You open your shop, definitely the abundance will keep flowing.
It's yeah.
You decide to take a vacation, your
Hallelujah.
business does not shut because we have that system that is working in the background 24/7. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Sam, for that
Thank you.
answer. Okay, Mr. Steven, this question goes next to you. Your biggest challenge, how did you overcome it?
Uh, that was my biggest challenge. I always try to do that. The first challenge was the decision to even going into that business.
Mm.
It took me 2 years to be able to overcome that first challenge.
Imagine if you had started 2 years
Two
ago.
2 years
Years ago.
I was okay. So the second one is the fact that I was not really online.
Mm.
My Facebook was just there. I've never posted anything on Facebook, on any internet, on any social media. It's just there. But this business has picked me up from where I was sleeping. So I'm awake now to be able to go forward.
Thank God you are awake. You are awake.
I'm
Wake up,
awake.
people. Anybody sleeping? Wake up,
Let,
wake up.
let,
It's
them,
time to
let
wake
them wake up just like I do. Then the other thing is money. But thank be to God, I was able to raise something and then
Right.
to be able to start. And the other challenge is time. Time is so limited. Time is so small. We have just only 24 hours. We cannot add out of it. We cannot subtract. So we just have
right.
to be able to learn how to manage
Manage.
our time. So far, so good. I've been able to manage my time and be
Right.
able to combine both my normal daily work with this digital business. And I believe, as you have rightly said, to be handed over to the children because it's something that I know will not die. I will
Yes.
do it and I will hand it over to the people that are coming behind me.
Yes.
So that is how I've overcome my challenges, and so I can advise those of us that are still out there and you are I mean, you are not sure of where you are really going. This is a testimony for you to be able to join us. Don't be so scared. Fear is not the end of the world, but how you deal with those situations that really make you either a man or a woman. So come on board and join us on this journey of our digital business. Don't be so scared because even drinking water in your house is something that you need to fear because some people have drank and they are no more. But
Right.
you drank your own water and you are still alive. So the same thing with this business. So come and join us and then move together with us in this flying boat. So do not waste time. My biggest regret is because I didn't start on time
2 years ago.
Wow.
2 years ago. So thank you.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Steven.
Mhm.
People, if there is anything you take away, is our biggest regret. Because
Right.
when you come into our business community, that is literally the words of everyone. Our biggest regret is, oh, I didn't start the first time I saw this business.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't jump on board. Oh, I didn't start my own business. In as much as you do your job, it is okay. Use that job to build your dream. An hour a day, the flexibility is just there for you. You have your phone. This is a mobile office. Social media life is a place that people are creating their dream lives,
Right.
creating legacy. And we're not telling you to come be on social media 24/7. There is a guideline to follow. You must not even be here forever because every business you have to open your shop, you have to show that yes, you're in business, and then the abundance keep flowing. Our business, amazingly, we have that retirement benefits that
Mm.
you don't need to lift a cup or lift a spoon. Lay that foundation. Think about building a mortar and brick business. You're going to have to rent the shop, the goods, the product. You will even think about which product will people need. So drop your skepticism because we have the whole business in a box. We have discovered everything that is needed to have your own business up and running successfully. You don't need to start thinking about, oh, I'm not this social media person. That was me. I was never a social media person. I was this
Mm.
introvert. You don't need to start thinking about, oh, how am I going to sort this out? You have support, you have coaches, you have mentors, you have a community that is supportive, that is willing 24/7. You ask your question, there is someone there to answer your question. It's time we start building something that is our own. We call our own in our names. Thank you so much for inspiring, Mr. Steven. So if you want to take something home today, is to start. Get started.
Get
Get
started.
started. Living your dream life is in getting started. The
Get
journey of
started.
miles is in getting started.
A
Is in
journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step.
yes,
If you
just with
don't
a
take if
step,
you don't take that step, you will be in one position. Take
right?
a step at every time. So just make sure you keep moving.
Exactly. Exactly. What are you doing now? 2 to 3, 4, 5 years? People, you watching us. You want to keep doing the same thing. If you don't make any change, no change happen. If you don't take a step, you remain at the same position, right? That is life. That is
Right.
life.
Right. Right.
Mr. Samuel here is asking how is he going to start his business. So, Mr. Samuel, look at any of these websites. I don't know where you're watching from. You can reach out to any of these Ogas. They are capable. They are willing to put you through. They are ready to put you through because this is bringing them blessing. You can hear from them. They said their only regret is that they didn't start on time. So reach out to any of them, visit any of these websites, and register with your name and your email. The good thing is that the basic information that you get from this website are free, no obligation. No obligation. Come and learn how everyday people, ordinary people like
Sister
you,
Gracie,
yes.
Sister Gracie, Mr. Samenchen is my little brother. It's my younger brother.
Oh. Yes, we are here to educate you to go start your
Yeah.
business.
So
Go
you
start
know,
your business.
I want you to tell him to join. I want you to tell him to join.
Yes, go start your business. It is not, we are in the corporate world,
Yeah,
but we
he's
are
my
not
younger
brought
brother.
up this
Yeah.
way. We are not brought up in their own system, their own culture, that you have to pay mortgage for 30 years. By then, we are already retired. So, do we want to leave mortgage loans for our kids? We take up college loans, we take up car loans, people even take up couch loans, so many things because they make you believe you have to build credit. By the
Yeah.
time you have so much abundance flowing everywhere, who do you need to owe? You don't need to owe nobody. So,
Nobody.
Mr. Samuel, go take that first step. Start laying that foundation. Go start
Right.
your business. It's a blessing to everyday people. Drop your skepticism, drop your fear, because when you come on board, you discover that all those things are not even there anymore.
Mm.
All those things are not there. Our kids needs us, our families needs us. We have families back home, and the job just doesn't do it anymore. It is okay to have your job, but in as much as you have that job and building someone else's dream, please start building yours. Start building yours. Start reaching out to Mr. Sam and Mr. Steven and start asking them, how can I get plugged in? I want to own my own business. Thank
Mm.
you all so much for being here. Thank you, Samuel Enchil, for asking that question. Yes, go start your own business. Okay, my next question goes to Mr. Sam. Yeah, we've answered since starting your business. What
Mm.
has changed? What have you learned? Do you regret your decision? Have you answered that question, Mr. Sam?
That should be
Yeah.
the next question.
Yes.
Next
Okay,
question.
Mr. Sam, take it away. What
Mm.
has changed? What have you learned? Do you regret your decision?
Okay. Thank you for the question. You know what? When you look into the Bible, I have read the Bible, but I never saw um, the work that we do, which we call job. There's no job. The job word you find in the Bible is somebody's name.
Oh.
But when you read from Genesis, what you're going to find is called work. God did work, and so everybody do work. Now, job in our generation is described as something that you do for earning something. But then when we talk about work, work is something that you have been created to do.
Hmm.
So if you work for somebody, you are doing a job. But when you do something, it's coming from your inside passionately, that is called work. So there is difference between the two. Now, there's nobody who has worked all his life and become a billionaire or a rich man. A lot of people die and leave debt, heavy debt
Hmm.
behind. You see, but even when you are able to tap into the work that you have been born to do, you don't leave debt for your people.
Hmm.
This business is a business which you do to create generational income.
Yes.
You create generational income. I was learning about three types of income stream for everybody. The
Hmm.
first one is earned income, which you do like job to earn it every month or every 2 weeks. You get it and you use it for payment and bills, and then that is it.
Hmm.
And then you have another one called the capital income, which is flipping over businesses like maybe a property. You buy a property of $200,000, and then you flip it over for maybe 500,000, and that doesn't happen at any time.
Hmm.
But this one is how do you call it? This one is passive income. This business is passive income, so you can even sleep and money will be flowing in. So
Hmm.
this is the reason why everybody is advise to join. Now, my answering this question is that when I started this business, I was just like looking for years or maybe months to get my first check. When I got the first check, I was screaming. I'm like, is this the, I mean, is that how this thing works? I was overwhelmed. I was so confused, overwhelmed, happy, and no. So people might not know what we are gaining and what they are losing out there. So let them come in and then try, experience. If you experience and you think it doesn't work for you, you can just withdraw. You see, but if you are sitting there and wishing that you can join, maybe you can get something. I just want you to just make a bold step, join this business because I have never regretted and I will never regret it.
Amen.
On we go. It's going to be bigger and
And
bigger.
bigger and
Yes,
bigger.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Bigger, 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 and better. Our only regret is that we didn't start
Start
early. That is the
early.
regret.
That is what I've been saying all the time.
Right. And the passive income that you just hit, it
Right.
is a big deal
Right.
because there's this saying that say if you don't make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Like
Right.
you just keep working round the clock. The
Mhm.
same thing over and over again, like you're just placed on a clock and you're just going round and round and round and
Around.
round, which is
Autopilot.
like in autopilot,
Right.
which is not what we want. We want a business to be in autopilot working
Right.
for us instead.
Right.
That is what we want. And the
Mhm.
thing is that if you don't tell your time where to go, your time is going to tell you where you'll go.
Mm,
Your
Yeah.
time is going to tell you,
exactly.
oh, go work for this person. Oh, go work for
Good.
this person. Oh, go work for this person. When you
If,
can literally build yours, when you can
right.
literally work for yourself. And this
Mhm.
business is working, people. It is working. The time, the effort you go put in building someone else's dream, even if you
Build
put
it for
out
yourself.
put that time and build. We're not saying the whole time because people have their jobs and still do this business and they are still
Mm.
successful. You
Right.
have an hour a day, invest it into yourself. You have 2 hours
Right.
a day. The flexibility is amazing that you can do it, take your training at your own pace. Nobody
Mm.
is pressuring nobody, but the support is amazing that
Always there.
we all want to grow. Yes, Mr. Steven.
Okay. Since starting this business,
Yes.
what has changed is my outlook of things. I have a new focus now in life because I'm running after my goal.
Mm.
Yes.
So that focus is there. It has changed, and then also I'm becoming a bit internet savvy, a bit. I'm still
Mm.
learning, and I will
Mm.
keep learning because you only stop learning when you are inside the grave. As
Right.
much as you are on
Right.
this
Right.
surface of the earth, you will keep on learning till you die. So I'm still. It has helped me to learn a lot of things and have a new outlook about life. As I said earlier on, my regret is that I did not start early, but it is never too late. So it is better that it is late than
Yes.
never at all.
Never.
So it is better that it's late than not starting it at all. So for those of us that are still on the other side, I I plead with you, come over to this side and join us. Do not be like me, sitting on the fence for 2 years. Join us now so that you can be in the same boat with us. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. So that you can start enjoying the benefits of owning your own business, the benefit of controlling your own time, the benefit of telling your business where you want it to go. And this business, like you can see, we have young people, we have old people, we have moms, dads, papas, mamas. And when you come to our business community, everyone is succeeding, everyone is being carried along. Why do we see massive success in our business? Because of the system that we work with. So you don't have to figure things all out by yourself. You don't have to
Mm.
start thinking, oh, how am I going to do this? Or how am I going to do that? We already have a system that works. It works, people. It
Yeah.
converts. It has been proven. It is not in test mode. This year, we are celebrating the company we partner with 50 years.
50
So they've been
years.
here before
50
COVID
years. Mm-hmm.
and after COVID, and there's just none like it. There is none like it. But you have to come see it for yourself.
All
You
right.
have to start hitting this website on your screen,
Mm.
putting in your name and email, no obligation. watch that free webinar that explains how this works. And if you want to take the next step, you take the next step. And what
Yeah.
is that next step? The willingness to show that you want to own your own business, the willingness to invest in yourself. That is 149 US dollars. That is like a dinner bill. That is like one or two shoes in Walmart.
Right.
That is even why it's not even going to buy you a very good shoe, you know? And that is something that buys you a lifetime changing information. To
Hmm.
research this business model, you have a whole 30 days to see it for yourself. You like our business strategy, you move ahead, and the magic begins to happen, people. And if you feel like abundance is not for you, because as much as you drag or take a horse to the river, you know you cannot force them to drink, right? You feel
Yes.
like, oh, abundance no, is not written in your name, or you don't want to create, because if you don't create wealth, let it be that you came from a wealthy generation. So if you're not coming from wealth, you should be creating wealth. Let's not keep repeating the
Yeah.
same thing we do round the clock, like
Hmm.
our forefathers, the corporate world, and then they retire, and then the minimum, you know. Let's break that cycle and start building generational wealth. So you
Yeah.
have a whole 30 days after paying your 149 USD to research. See this business model, we lay everything on the table. And don't freak, this money is refundable within that 30 days. As long as you don't have a coach call, you want to withdraw, you feel like abundance is not for you, you ask for your refunds back and you get it, no question asked.
No
But
question.
don't get to that stage of retirement.
Hmm.
Don't get to that golden age and start discovering and start regretting. Oh, I wish I took this decision. Oh, I wish I started this for myself. Oh, I wish I took this first step. Oh, I wish I did this. We don't want you to be in that place. So it's high time you go start hitting this website on your screen, start asking these Ogas and business owners, how can I start? Because you don't need tech experience, you don't need all of that. The system works. The training will literally teach you how to create a Gmail. It is as simple as that. Video-based guide, you're looking at it to tell you, click on this, you click on this, do this, you do this, because the internet is massive and it's exploding by the seconds. It is exploding, and it is high time we move with the trend so that we are not left obsolete, so that we are not left in a world that will ask, oh, where is this one coming from? We want to earn on this space. We want to have our business on this space, running 24/7. My last question for you, yes, Mr. Sam, where do you see yourself in the next year in your business? And what advice do you have for people looking to start their own business, but they are skeptical, they have negative opinions and people
Hmm.
around them? Yes, where do you see yourself? This question is in like two phases. Where do you see yourself, and what
Okay.
advice do you have for those people out there?
Thank you so much for the question. Where do I see myself is a bigger dream. I see myself financially sufficient in the very next year, because my plan is to get assets. And before anybody get assets, or if you want to enter into something bigger, you have to always build a business in between you yourself and the assets. For example, you want to buy a big house. Is that your dream? I was watching a family. This guy work hard. He earned six figures, and he bought a big house, a mansion, and he
Hmm.
was always working his ass out, and he wouldn't have even a minute to sit with the family.
No way.
So what actually came out is that they have to sell the mansion so that the man can even rest a little.
Wow.
And they have sold the mansion, and now they are living in a truck.
Imagine.
Yeah, so that they can have enough time. You see, now I have enough time. So it's not going to be something new in the next period of time that I'm looking up to. What I'm looking up to is that the mansion that I haven't got today is the target tomorrow. And
Hmm.
having built this business, I'm building this assets. And since I'm getting this kind of business, this business is going to sponsor the mansion that I'm dreaming to
That
buy.
you're
So
dreaming
that
of.
so that you see, I always have a resources
Yes,
You see
yes,
that?
yes.
So if you are sitting down and you have the dream of maybe buying a house or buying something or getting a development, something, you have to get into this. I started by saying that nobody does a job and become a millionaire. But
Mm-mm.
if you want to become a millionaire, add a business to the
Right.
job that you are doing, and that business will create the money that you need to support any other project that you need, and then you will become that billionaire that you've been looking for. So in the next year, as the question demanded, I'm going to be a big show on the screen, a big show on the internet, because I'm going to
Yes,
make it. You mark it on the wall. I'm going to make it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you have started that journey, definitely
Right.
you're arriving at your destination. You're
Right.
already inspiring, you're already drawing abundance, you're already
Right.
succeeding. And yes, I remember when you called and said, "Oh my gosh, Gracie, is this money for me? Is this check
Yeah.
for me?" I'm like, "It is yours."
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when the check came in, I was thinking, something was running through my mind. I said, "Is this money for me, or there has been a mistake somewhere?"
There's
I
no
never
mistake.
knew that that is how the thing works. You see,
Right.
that is why we are inviting everyone. You see, the regret here is that you say, "Oh, if I had known to join it earlier," even though this is the time I got it, I still say that, "Oh, if I had joined
If you
earlier,"
have, if
like,
you have seen it
especially
earlier,
in when the COVID was in place, right? If we have found out, and those people who joined from that time, I mean, nobody can say that he hasn't made $150,000, 100+ thousand dollars
Over and over.
over and over. You see, it's so
10
the job.
times.
This business is so amazing. It's so amazing. So I challenge our brothers, especially men. Men don't take things so easy.
You guys like hard work.
Men don't
Hard
like that, you
work.
see. And I'm challenging men. This is Father's Day weekend. This is Father's Day
Hmm.
weekend.
Yes,
All the
yes,
men
yes,
from
yes.
far and
All the
near,
men.
I'm inviting you. Whoever hears me, I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you. Don't put your tools down. Join this movement. It's so great. It's so amazing.
Allah,
And you will
that's good.
never regret it. Make this weekend a point, because it's Father's Day
Weekend.
weekend celebration.
Yes.
Join it, and you will never regret, because it is changing those men who are taking this move. It is changing our lives. Join us. So far as we are men, join us and let us, explore these things together. Thank you so much.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
No better time than now. Thank you, Mr. Sam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that reminder, we need it. It is Father's Day
Oh
weekend.
yeah, yeah,
And you see, from our culture, we know that the men, they provide for the family, they do the
yeah,
hard work. But coming to this situation here, when the men come to see a business online, they are kind of, oh, they want to go do the job, they want to go do that hard work. But
yeah.
this is something that has been laid for you on a platter of gold, and
Right.
you will do the work. It's not like you're not going to do the work. As much as our business is one that guarantees your return of your investment, guarantees
Mhm.
income, guarantees generational wealth, it is not a get rich quick scheme, people.
Right.
No, 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 it is not. You lay that foundation and let the system
First.
reward you, reward your family,
Mm.
reward your generation. It is a blessing. Thank you so much, Mr. Sam. It
You're
is
welcome.
Father's Day weekend. Mr. Sam
Yeah.
is calling on all the men.
Oh, the
Mr.
man.
Stephen is calling on
Come
all the
and join
men.
us.
Go start your business. Yes, Mr. Steven, this next question is for you. Where do you see yourself in the next year? What advice do you have for all the papas out there, the Ogas out there looking to start their business, but they are skeptical? They have negative opinions around them, like you had 2 years ago, right? What would you tell these people? But first of all, where do you see yourself in the next year?
Thank you so much for that question.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to be able to give a testimony that I start my first vacation on a cruise boat by
Oh
next year.
yes. Oh yes. Oh
So,
yes.
Oh,
and I want to move to a bigger house. So many goals ahead of me, and I
mm,
Yes.
believe I will be there very shortly.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
mm,
So, what do I need? I want to call on all the papas, just as my other speakers have said. We need to call on the men. Just
yeah.
as you said, men, we always like the hard work. We just want to
Right.
work hard. But it's not only to work hard, you need to work smart. So we are
Yeah.
inviting everybody to come and work smart on this business, on this platform. Join us in this family. It's a very joyful family.
Right.
You have a lot of testimony going here and there. So do not delay. Delay, they said, is dangerous. Take that first step. Watch the webinar. Look at what the invitations. Join us as soon as possible, and then you will put a smile on your own face, a
Right.
smile on your family's face, a smile on the generations to come's face. It is just going to be there. Things are done for you. Please don't delay. Don't waste time. Take that first step as soon as possible. I hope to see you soon.
Absolutely. Take that first step. Action birth results. If you don't take that first step, you're not going to arrive at your
No.
destination.
Mm.
And the company we partner with, I'm just going to give you guys a tidbit of the company we partner with, because this business is your own, it is in your name, but you want a system that handles a lot of things for you, 80 to 90% of the hard work for you. And that is why Mr. Stevens said it is okay for men to work hard,
Yeah.
but work smart, especially in this part of the world. We are already paying for some of these things that you can just convert into your business. We already have that internet connection, you already have that phone, but it is time to work smart instead of working hard. The system we partner with, the blessings in it, that you don't have to go think about, oh, how can I start creating a whole website? The system creates your storefront, your website for you. They handle the customer service. They handle the inventory. You don't need to go buying and stocking goods that you don't need. They handle the shipping. They pay the huge commission. And this business is taxable, people. We pay our taxes. And
Right.
in as much as we say we pay our taxes, the tax benefits, it is okay that you pay taxes, but we don't want to pay taxes in a legal way. And the only way to have all your income to yourself is when you have a business. There is no any other way. As much
Mm.
as you go and work 7 times a week, trust me, by the time your income comes to maybe 2 days have been minus. Uncle Sam have collected maybe 2 or 3 days. But when you
Yeah.
own your own business, you can own all your income. You can own
Yeah.
all your abundance. And Uncle Sam will be the one to start paying you even more.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
high time you go start your business. This is Father's Day weekend. We are calling on all the papas.
Yeah. The
Go build the
fathers.
business for your family. Go build the business for your family. Any last word before we call it a day, Mr. Sam?
Okay. So on my phone yesterday, I booked for a cruise.
Whoa.
So look,
That is good.
yeah, do you think if I do a normal job, I will have the money to do that? No. And I did it, and I have, included friends
You
who
won't even have the time to go. Your boss
yeah,
will not let
same.
you go.
My God. See, so it gives you the flexibility. One thing that I'm looking forward to is that in November I will start traveling and I'm going to conferences to is that Canada, right? So we start from Canada, we go to Japan and all that. You see, this help you to know a lot of places. You have enough time for your family, for your kids.
You
You
will
have
become
enough
an
time for
explorer.
yourself. You said,
You will become an explorer.
oh
Explore
yeah.
that city, explore that nation, explore this place,
Yes.
explore that.
Yes.
There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who live in the city that they find themselves, and they don't know the other side of it.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah, they
because
don't know.
they don't have the time.
Yeah,
No
look,
time, no means.
in London, from one stretch to the other stretch in London is 80 miles. Now, do you think if a person don't have a job like a business like this, will he able to explore the city that he lives in? It's impossible. So for you to able to explore a place, you have to have enough time.
Right.
You see, so you have to get enough time for yourself. Sometimes even people need you. Sometimes family members need you. Friends need you. And they call you and your phone is off and they say, hey, don't call me. I'm working. I'm at work doing somebody's job. If you don't do it for yourself, somebody will hire you to do it for them.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
See?
Right.
Yes, you're right.
So it is time. Even though you'll be doing it for somebody, create that
Time
business
for
for that
yourself.
business to also run behind the scene for you, so that when you are working for somebody and something happens, then you don't become stranded. You have the assurance of your own business sitting at your back, and that is going to give you the support that you need. So you can even lose a job today, but you are not done yet, because you have your own business, which is even lucrative more than what you are doing for somebody. If somebody doesn't want your service with your experience, I mean, come on, you have your own business. Use your experience to boost your business, and then get more income. So
Yes.
that is very, very beneficial. If you do it for yourself, you haven't thrown your time away, you haven't wasted anything. More especially, I'll also touch on people who are reaching their golden age. You have to know that when you hit 50 years, above 50 years, then you have to calculate your time very well, because your health is going to decline. A lot of things are going to decline in your life. You have to know this so that you plan accordingly. And one of the best things for you to do is to do this, because it doesn't strain on your soul, it doesn't strain on your health. It has no negative impact or stress over your life, so that you become a free person. You have the time to sleep. You have the time to wake up at when you want to wake up. The bell will not wake you up, because you don't have any obligation to nobody. You see,
Right.
so these are some of the experiences or the best things that you have to do to help your own self. You see, so I'm calling upon everybody, young and old, big and small, tall and short, wherever you are, it doesn't matter color. Join it, and you'll
Yes.
never regret it. You'll
Yes.
never
Yes.
regret
Yes.
it. Okay. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes, yes. Thank you
That
so
is
much,
very,
Mr.
very
Sam.
correct.
Inspiring 24/7.
Uh,
Yes, go start your own business and book
right.
that cruise. Mr. Sam, you didn't invite me for the cruise, oh?
Don't worry, when I want to book my own, I'll invite you.
Yes, yes, yes. We are definitely going on that cruise. Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Steven, any last word for our audience before we call it a day?
Mm,
Yeah, just as the last speaker have said, thank you for this question. My last word from my audience today is my invitation.
mm,
Invitation to the young, invitation to the old, invitation to mamas, to papas especially, invitation to the women that are sitting down at home, just babysitting. You can add this business, very,
right,
very easy to add this business to your being
right.
sitting down with your children, and
Mm,
then make money out of it, out of it, and then be able to leave them for your family when you go, when you are no more, when you don't have the strength. Just as
mm,
Mr. Sam have said,
yeah,
when you are getting old, working 9 to 5 will be stressing you, but
right,
days is not going to give you any stress at all.
right,
So you will have your peace of mind, you will have your rest, you will be able to sleep well and wake up when you want to wake up. So
right.
I'm imploring you, join the fathers. This is Father's Day's weekend. Use
Yes.
this to take a very good decision, take a
Yeah.
bold decision, a bold step towards being the man that you really want to be, being the father that you want to be to your children, being the husband that you want to be to your wife, and so on, and being the man that you want to be in your community. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just been an amazing time. I am so
Yeah.
inspired by you all already. I want to go start pushing, pushing, pushing my business. People, if you've watched us today, share this. If you don't need this, someone else need this. Someone else is burning out,
Mm,
doing multiple jobs and working for someone, whereas there is a business leveraging this platform that you and I are. You already have this platform, leveraging it to build that legacy business that you can call your own, because we are going on a cruise. We
yeah.
are going on a
Yeah.
cruise, and
Yeah.
this very speedy spaceship, the digital world, it does not wait for nobody. So the
Right.
earlier you hop on and
The
start your
better.
own business,
The
something for
better.
yourself,
Mm,
the earlier you're way ahead of the game, because this planet, this space, it is not stopping for nobody. More and more are being discovered. So people, thank you all so much for joining us today. And if you want to start your own business, take a screenshot, visit the website on your screen, go register with your name and email, so that you can have that information, the basic free information, no obligation sent to your email. And if you like what you see, it's just a webinar, an info section, an informational section that explains how this business works. The system has built it in such a way to make it as simple as possible for the everyday people. So go learn how it works. You want to take the next step, 149 US dollars, and it is refundable. This money plugs you into the whole premium package. Come and see the company we partner with. Come and see the huge commissions. Come and see what we earn. Come and see the amazing community. Come and see real life people. Come and see our real result, because we won't come here and start telling you this is our result exactly. You want to get plugged into to see our real results for yourself, and then you take the next step. But if you don't like abundance, you ask for your refund. But a lot of people take the next step, and it has been amazing. You can see all our results here. You can see all our regrets here are that we did not start on time. So we don't want that to be for you. Yes, Bidian, thank you for joining us. 30 days money back guarantee. You come and see the whole system for a whole 30 days. You're researching the business. You're seeing what it is. You're looking into it. You're making all your questions answered. You're educating yourself. Drop that skepticism. Come and educate yourself so that you can take the next step. Don't stay stuck. Last year you're stuck looking for a business to do. This year you're stuck looking for a business to do. The year is half gone. This is Father's Day weekend. We're giving you a Father's Day invitation. Go visit this website and start leveraging and start building generational wealth. This is a diamond mine. Yes. It is a diamond mine, and it is for everyday people. Thank you all so much, Mr. Sam, Mr. Steven, for being here. Let me appreciate our audience if I can see them.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mr. Austin Joe. Thank you for being here. Bidian Omoy Mole, thank you for being here. Thank you, Igor Reke. Thank you, Mr. Samuel and Chill. Thank you, Savon Maureen, for being here. Shanikia, thank you for being here. Mr. J. Austin, thank you for being here. And some other names I can't see here. Mr. Elvis, thank you for being here. Bidian, thank you for being here. We are so pleased to have you here. Share this to your brothers, your sisters. People need this amazing opportunity. It is changing our lives, and we want the same for you. Until we come your way again, we're going to make this like a culture, right? Because our men, they need to work smart. They need to work smart. We talk too much with the women, but we have men in this business community that are succeeding, and we want other men to also know that, yes, men are doing this and they are succeeding. Thank you all so much. We'll call it a day. Happy Father's Day weekend.
Happy Father's Day. Enjoy your weekends, fathers.
Enjoy your weekend.
Take the family out. Let the children enjoy your time and your being yourself, right?
Right.